I want you to say this for me. Let me go ahead and zoom you in. I want you to actually, let me go ahead and do it like this. It's solo layout. I want you to say, you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Okay.
Do it.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Thank you so much, people. With that,
you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
all right, now we're gonna walk up and see what this Raising Cane's thing is all about right now. Let's see. The drive-thru is packed. Looks like it smells real good. Let's see. We got a tent out here. We got the Marines out here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the Marines out here. Thank you guys for your service. Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I'm checking out this first thing too. I'm about to walk in there. I do good things for the community. I'm up there around the Air Force Base. Check this out. You guys want to say what's up to the people out there?
Join the Marines.
Join the Marines. You guys are at the recruiting station up the street. That's Alessandro and Frederick, people. Go ahead, stop on in. Now, all information, people, parents, you don't know what to do with your kids. They're 17 or something. Send them there. Have them talk to these great guys. They will let them know all the information. Set them up right. Parents, walk down there with them. Get informed yourself. Thank you guys for your service. Yes, sir. Okay, people, we up here. Raising Cane's. We got a DJ. Out here. Raising Cane's. Let me go. All right, people. We got the okay up in this piece. Oh, yes, people. Sorry. I'm shooting film. They allowed me to shoot film. I got a box combo right here, people. This is going to be good. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the inside of here. Okay? Oh, wow. Hello, people. It is so super packed in here, people. Raising Cane's is here in Moreno Valley, people. Look at this. Let me talk to some people here. Woo, she's ready. She's doing her thing right there. Woo. People is jam-packed. How you doing today, sir? Robert Reese, Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Personality, Raising Cane's is just open here. How excited were you that we got a Raising Cane's right here in Mobile? You're pretty excited. What's your favorite thing here? Woo! You gonna get it large? What's your favorite sauce? You know, to get that cane sauce, man. Get that cane sauce. Try everything original first, and then you'll figure out your secrets. Yeah, man. Have a good one, man. Tune in to the show. We got good stuff for you guys, all right? We got Raising Cane's in Mobile. Today is the very first day it's open up. How excited are you that we have a Raising Cane's here in Mobile?
I'm very excited. I love Raising Cane's.
Now, what's your favorite meal here?
It's the Caniac combo.
The Caniac combo. What comes in that?
The chicken strips, the coleslaw, the bread. I substitute the coleslaw for extra bread.
Ooh! Now, what is your favorite sauce?
The cane sauce.
The cane sauce, man. Well, we got it here. You guys are on Hot Facts with Robert Reese. This will be on. I stream every day from 2 to 3. This will be on my live segment today, you guys.
All right, cool.
Yes, sir. I got another happy one here. What's your name, man?
My name is Anthony Garcia.
Anthony Garcia, people. This is another one. We are at Raising Cane's here, people. Moreno Valley, grand opening. Have you ever been to Raising Cane's?
Yes.
How many times?
A lot of times.
Now, is this your favorite place to go to?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I like the chicken strips and the safety sauce and the coleslaw and the iced tea. It's a good service here. And this is our first Cane's in Moreno Valley. And I appreciate you guys make one here because I used to drive far away in Riverside.
Oh, to the Riverside, man. Thank you for coming in. Here's a card. Tune in to Hot Facts. I'm on every platform, buddy. Have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.
Got the photographer in the house. Okay. How are you, ma'am? Are you all right? You're on Hot Facts with Robert Reese right now, live on my TV show. I'm going to use this. Can I use this now? Yes. Can I use that now, ma'am? Ma'am, I'm used to saying that. I'm so happy. All right. And sir, what's your name?
My name's Tobias.
Your name Tobias? I'm Robert Reese. I am the host of Hot Facts with Robert Reese. So I've been letting my viewers know about this place. When it was going to open, I've been recording the build up on my channel. It is here. Yeah, I talked to promotions outside. We are here getting this Raising Cane's. Yeah. Woo. People, hold up. All right, people, look, they are on it already. Do this survey. People, you do this survey from one of your great reps here. You can win free canes for 1 year, okay? For 1 year. Look, it's on every receipt. They're marking it red. Do the survey. Help them out.
Hi, Robert.
Hello. Oh yeah. You guys having a good time at Raising Cane's? Good time. Raising Cane's in the house. Raising Cane's in the house. Oh wow. Well, today, people, it looks like Raising Cane's is a success. Now, they did say that they are not on the platforms themselves as far as the gig apps, but I will tell you this. They said you can still go online and order and do your thing. I cannot find my cane card. Where is it? I can't. Yes, I did, people. So this is what I'm going to tell you this here. I'm done talking about this. Take a look behind me. It is very nice in here. I'm going to use this card and go get me a free box meal, the Caniac combo. Yes, sir. You've been watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I'll see you guys later.
Well, all right. Hopefully you guys did like that. This is Hot Facts with Robert Reese, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. People, we started a little earlier just because I was a little excited. And to be quite honest, we have a few. We have more than a few videos I gotta go over. Ricky says, look, the Raising Cane's here in the East Coast, Texas, the only platform they are on. Okay, they're waiting to be on squad. Now check this out, Ricky. The reason why I put, let me get this straight. The reason why I put that up there, people, this was brand new franchise in this area. Whoever is the franchise owner there, they were there. Corporate was there. The head of marketing was there. I got the A-OK. I spoke with the head of marketing there. They gave me the A-OK to walk inside, to shoot footage and everything. They gave me that Raising Cane card. Once I told her who I am and why I'm here and what I'm doing, she said, here's a card. You have full go ahead and film anything you want in there. So I got the A-OK there. It was a blast. As you saw, the people were very, very excited, but I really wanted to put that up there to let you guys see how you have to implant your seed into a business. Now, once they get up and running and then they do decide to get on the platforms, it's the first day. So they're going to get on the platforms. Once they are on the platforms, I have already met the head of marketing there. Okay. I have already met the store, the general manager. I met the franchise owner. I met all of them. They gave me access to go shooting there. I let them know that I am the California gig economy guy. I let them know Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub. I let them know I'm the guy that teaches the drivers how to do it right, have better business relationships. They said that is awesome. So I have established myself with the heads of the place. Now, I want Pedro or anyone else there to tell me customer service does not matter. That was my customer service as me representing my Hot Facts brand. I have to be able to represent me and do supreme customer service with vice versa with them to blend in. I did that. That worked out very well. As you guys saw, that was a very successful shoot that I did. I let you guys know that I was going to be going back there this morning because I met Jake yesterday, the scuba diver, kept my word. And people, this is how you gain traction out there. You gain traction, handed out cards, rubbed shoulders with the Marines, represented them at the Armed Forces recruiting base. They hopped on in there. So I guarantee when I just go over there and stand in front of their place and ask some questions, they're going to be A-okay with that. But as far as what I did, Raising Cane's is a new restaurant in my territory. What better way to get introduced and to rub shoulders with the restaurant in your area so that when they do go on that platform, your boy Reese is already trying to set him up for priority status there. Okay. This is what you have to do. You have to meet people. You have to know what did I tell you guys? You have to know how to walk the room. Who can work the room? Who can work the room? Who can walk and work the room? That's just what I did. I turned my camera on and you guys saw my mingling as I turned it on. That's how you do it right there. That's how you get. And as you saw, come check out the channel. Bam, bam, bam. I got a few new subscribers, some new views. People, this is how you grow your channel organically. This is how, if you are doing certain things and you say you are doing certain things, put your footwork down and let the people know who you are. I'm so glad that Hot Facts is on every single platform. I want to give a big shout out to the Facebook side and the Instagram side. I'm going to read me some numbers right here to let you guys know, why I'm excited about that side there. Okay, I'm excited about that side there because it says, let's see. It says I am up. Here it is. Okay, I have in the last 28 days on Instagram, 31,000 views, which is 160% increase. And on my Facebook right now, as far as Facebook reach, this is not views. This is Facebook reach as far as people that are connecting and checking out, because I only do the lives on here. So we're at 1,100 right there, 1,100 there, and that is up. That's up 1.10 percent. So it's moving great there. These things are growing. And on Instagram, I have gained 170 followers in the past 28 days. And on Facebook, I've gained 69 likes in the past 28 days. So they're moving. We're moving pretty good on both of those. This is the Meta office space, so it doesn't have TikTok on here. I would have to click on TikTok to see that, but this is moving pretty good. Me on the other platforms. This is streaming on the other platforms. If you see me talking now, it is streaming there too. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching. You guys see that title up there? CPS tells a 14-year-old girl to become a prostitute. Yes, that is mine. That is disturbing. And people, I have the full breakdown on this. And it's much more than just a worker. It's the actual head of CPS, and it's the CPS, the whole agency itself. They have a whole sub thing they're doing to where they are prostituting children. And yes, CPS, you call CPS, kids going CPS, you guys, yes, this is happening. There's a 70-year-old man that got attacked in a restaurant, and the innocent bystander came in and saved the day. We are going to watch that. Also, I want to let you guys know we are driving late night in some areas like we have here. We have those hostile takeovers, the street takeovers. People are dying in these street takeovers. Some of these things make you not able to get to your homes to go deliver to, and it's terrible. So I'm going to show a video. Another life has passed at one of these street takeovers. We're going to take a look at that. We are also going to take a look at what not to do as a delivery driver. I have a very serious public service announcement by way of Bud Soda. I chopped up some film so we can know exactly how we can teach drivers better and what not to do on the road, because safety is first. You can crash at any moment. We will go over that. We got a video by you from you by Yost Malone. That's why I started earlier, people. We have a lot to get through today. We got a video by Yost Malone, and I want to give. We're gonna have a segment when I'm pretty sure Cody is gonna catch this whenever he does get time. I don't know if you guys know, but Cody and Alaskan Gigs and Guns, as of right now, they're in the past 3-4 days, they're at like 16K views. Subscribers have jumped up, and the views are going off of what he said. I'm branching off and doing my other thing, so I want to ask him how it feels to have some videos that are actually way more views than the group you are in. That video there has way more views than a lot of the people in the group you were in. So I want to ask you, how does that feel to, you're getting these views and it's going your way? I want to say thank you to your son again yesterday. He hopped up there, people, and did this. Let's go ahead and watch it again. He went ahead and did this for me. His son. I want you to say this for me. Let me go ahead and zoom you in. I want you to actually let me go ahead and do it like this. It's solo layout. I want you to say you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Hey.
Do it.
You watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Thank you so much, people. With that being said, we are out of here.
Do it. Let's get it.
Yes, people. That is now one of the you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese that will be displayed on the beginning of so many of these videos. That was a good moment for me when someone lets their child interact with you. People, hey, Cody, I thank you for that. I thank you for that. Let's get down to business. Okay, let's get down to business. Let's get to this public service announcement first. Okay, let me create a. Let me. I don't need a banner for this. This is gonna be the public service announcement by way of Bud Soda. All right, so I'm gonna put this up, and the reason why this is a public service announcement is because us as drivers, we have to be responsible and know exactly what to do. You're gonna watch this man take 4 orders, and then while he's running late, he's gonna make up excuses on why it's okay for him to be late for all these orders. But first, you are going to watch. People, if you are a driver, if you are a new driver, do not try this at home. Public service announcement.
Could have seen some of the great orders I've been doing. I've been trying to hustle, but now I have 4 orders. Not a dual stack, 1 DoorDash. That was a shop and paid for 4 little items for $12.25. I believe this Grubhub's $10.75, and then I have a 32 and change Walmart that's going to the city. So we're going to go deliver the hot food, McDonald's, Grubhub first, then the DoorDash, then these 2 Spark orders.
Okay, so he has 2 Spark orders, a McDonald's, and another one. Okay, so right now, people, he has 4 orders. Now, he picked these orders up. How is he going to be at 4 places at one time? This is where Bud Soda says we are an independent contractor and the customers and the people should know that we can accept anything we want. Well, here's the problem. The customers don't know that you picked up a Grubhub, a DoorDash, and 2 Walmart Sparks. They're thinking that you are contracted to pick up their item and get it to them at that time. At no way in the world does the customer know that you have 4 orders. And when you say in your videos, but Soda, the customers are impatient and they're rude. You know why they're rude? You are harboring their food, and then you say once you get all 4, then you are gonna say which one I want to drop off first. That's not how it works at all. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. This is bad, people. He picked up 4. Let's keep watching this. Don't do this. And he hops on these panels, and this is what I mean. People don't watch his channel, but he hops on these panels with these people who are his friends, and they have all the subscribers under them. So this message is getting out to a lot of people who can possibly be very, very, very easily influenced because of the crowds that they hang around. Now, I want you to watch this, okay? I want you to watch this. He's trying to get an order right now. He's looking at his phone. Watch how long he looks at his phone in between looking at the road, because the orders and the money is so important. He has worked himself into a frenzy to where all he is thinking about is dollars. Watch how he does not pay attention to the road. Pay attention to the road, people.
Spark orders. Not what I want. I mean, if the money is super tempting, like 20 plus, yeah, I'm gonna hop all over that.
If the money is right and he knows he has too many orders, he's going to jump all over that. Screw the customers. He has no customer service. Let's keep going. Now watch his eyes and he's driving.
These groceries can wait a few minutes, but otherwise I'm going to keep going the direction I want to go.
Oh, I forgot. Right now, he said the groceries could take a little. They can wait a little more because he had to wait 12 minutes at a place to wait for the order. So because he waited 12 minutes, he said he's gonna make the customer wait extra time on top of that to go do what he has to do. This is what he's saying right here.
Spark, you can manipulate it. It's not hard to. Considering usually you wait forever, I waited like 12 freaking minutes just to get the orders. So, I mean, come on. Just to get the orders. So, I mean, come on. I mean, this one's showing 13, which is actually really good. Oh, Lord. I can't do it. So 129 keys so much for that.
Now, if we're watching that film and he got into a car accident, boom, just like that, boom, just like that, boom, he could have got into a car accident just like that. At the end, he was just looking down, looking at money, seeing orders come in. And then at the same time, he's looking at orders to see, like he said, well, if I get another one out, I'll take another one, which means that on one of the other apps, because he has one order, if he gets another one, he'll add another one, and then he'll have 5 orders under his arsenal. And he says that the companies that he's contracted with, they have to understand that because I'm an independent contractor, I can be working for all of these apps. And then because I'm working for all of these apps, I can then pick up whatever I want and decide on how I want to route myself. He's not understanding that it's not like he's picking them up from the same place. Now, he says on Walmart Spark, right? If you notice, if you listen to him, he never gets the GMB orders. Now, do you want to know what a GMB order is? A GMB order is when you get the multiple addresses on one. I show these all the time in my videos. I'll get paid like $65, $60, and then it'll say like 9 drop-offs. I'll get paid $50. I get those all the time. If you notice, he never gets those. Do you know why he never gets those? His ratings suck. You know why I get the ones where I get the big number and I can drop them all off? It'll say completed in 3 hours. I'll get it done in an hour and a half. I just made all that money in an hour and a half. You know why I get those? First come, first serves all the time, the 6 a.m.s, is because of my ratings and I drop off the stuff right. He never gets those because of that dirty apping right there. That is dirty apping, people. He's taking in orders and just taking them in. And depending on how much it is, that's the one he's going to go get. And the other one has to sit and neglect it. And while he has control over it all, and he says this is A-OK, he calls this route apping or route driving. It's route-based apping is what you're doing. So he says that you can get an order from every single app at one time. And because you're an independent contractor, once you get them all, people, he can now decide on which one he wants to drop off first, even though he picks them up at like, it's crazy. So I want new drivers to know, do not do that. Okay. Do not do that. That is a sure way to get yourself deactivated. Okay. Sure way. And my wife, my wife said, like, I was watching it with her last night. I was watching Bud's thing with my wife last night, and my wife said, I can't watch this anymore. She said he's gonna get so frustrated because what if one, he has to drop off one and something happens. She says he's gonna be rushing the whole time and he might crash. And he might crash. So my wife had to stop watching it. But Soda, I had a hard time watching your video. I still did not watch the full thing all the way through. I was cringing the whole time. The things you do are, there is no customer service. And then he tells people he has great customer service. That right there is the prime example. And people, I am the news. I call it out. Do not do that. This is a public service announcement from HotFacts. Okay. Now we're done with Bud there. If he has anything to say, he can't say anything to me. He's not looking at the road and he's dirty yapping. Now we are going to take a look at, we're going to take a look at Yost Malone really quick, people. We're going to take a look at Yost Malone really quick because he did it again. And I want you guys to know, when I showed you guys yesterday, I said that that you saw how he kept putting up those shorts to respond to me. Well, he did it again. And check this out. I think we have verification on him buying subs in his views. Check this out.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Yost. Hope everybody's doing well. I just want to bring an announcement. I'm doing a gig work $800 challenge this week. So first video will come out Wednesday. This is so I can make sure I edit everything, and if I get busy, I won't fall behind. But yeah, I'm excited for it. First night has been a doozy so far. So please watch. If you're not subscribed to me, please subscribe. And I have a lot more things coming. So I'll see y'all soon.
People are going to say, well, what was that? Well, people, if you notice, his hashtag was subscribe. His hashtag was subscribe. He now went into trying to do an $800 challenge. He said, I can't put 1,000. Let me put something to have people take a look at it. So he put 800. Okay. He put 800 there to try to get people to come and watch the video first and then to subscribe, because they are not there. Also, want to let you guys know one more thing. I told you that he does TikTok and he's very successful on TikTok. Yes, he is. He is very successful on TikTok. And I also let you guys know that on TikTok that he does not use his own videos. He uses other people's videos, and then he gets the views from other people's videos. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. His videos are right here. Check this out. Let's share the screen. Right here. Okay, he's got one. Let's click on this. 47 views. His shout out to me got him 101 views. You know, like that's good for him. Now check this out. This one right here is 2,000 views, right? It's a TikTok. Check this out. He gets views on videos like that. Those were two boys with the fly swatter that they put up there, and all you had to do was do this to their video. He got 2,000 views. That was a TikTok video that he brought over here, because over on TikTok it has a whole lot of views. Just that right there. He brought that over here to YouTube. He got 2,000 views, but that's not his video. Now I got the gig news out of the way. Now we can get to these current events. Now this CPS thing is it's troubling, and it's very, very sad. Very, very sad. We are about to get right up into this. This is sad. This CPS, people. CPS. No, I gotta get to let's go to my channel so I can get to my history. And I gotta go bam right here. So I think you lost a brain cell watching that TikTok. Check this out, people. Check this out, people. CPS, Child Protective Services, okay, are running a prostitution ring, okay? Child Protective Services is running a prostitution ring, and they are recruiting the girls that go. This is nuts. This is nuts. Check this out.
Only see here on Fox, an employee with Child Protective Services is caught on camera telling a 14-year-old girl in foster care to become a prostitute.
That's right, and this girl is one of hundreds of kids in CPS custody living in hotels all over the state. Fox 26's Randy Wallace live from Southwest Houston here with this story. Randy, the exclusive.
Yeah, Jonathan. Now, earlier this year, a federal judge scorned Child Protective Services for making kids available for prostitution in the CPS system. Now we have a case where an employee with that state agency is actually encouraging prostitution of a 14-year-old child.
You're gonna be a real hoe.
Wouldn't they remove a child from a parent that told their child to be a prostitute?
They should. And they would.
Keisha Basley has 9 kids. She turned to Child Protective Services to help her with her 14-year-old daughter, who she says was running away and causing trouble at school.
My daughter told me that the worker had been telling her that she should do these things. So she said she decided to video her.
Please. CPS is housing the girl at a hotel. She's one of dozens in Harris County. In the video, she tells the CPS employee she wants food. The CPS worker tells her to be a prostitute. I mean, she was basically encouraging a 14-year-old girl to become a prostitute.
And giving her an incentive to do so, and almost a threat of not having her needs being met if she didn't do what this woman very explicitly told her to do.
If me, the parent, was to do something like this to my child, I would be bashed. I would be called a horrible parent. I would lose my kids. Get your tail to that room.
Basley filed a formal complaint with CPS.
This should not happen to girls in their care. This should not happen. This is unacceptable.
Jamie Masters, the commissioner of CPS, came to Houston to personally apologize to Basley and her daughter.
I've never seen that happen before, where a commissioner of CPS comes in from Austin just to apologize about something that's horrible that's been done to a child and a parent involved with CPS.
I do not believe that that was genuine. I really don't.
It's bad enough if it's one rogue caseworker. It concerns me that it may be bigger than that. And they need to investigate this and make sure that it's not just one person. And they've got to figure out a way to protect these kids.
CPS sent us the following prepared statement. DFPS is aware of the video and has taken action. The person in the video, who was employed as CPS support staff, was dismissed from her position August 10th. The safety and appropriateness with which children in care must be treated is our paramount concern. Nothing less will be tolerated. Reporting live from the Southwest side, Randy Wallace, Fox 26 News.
So, let the games begin. Here you go. Here you go. There's the link. The link is up there. If you got something to say about that, the link is there. Just imagine that people are becoming foster parents, not knowing that the kid that is now coming into their home is a prostitute and is running a crime thing inside their house. And people wonder why people can't, they say, like fostering is hard. The children are tough and all that. Look at this. Look at this. Now, if you want to know how this works, watch Law and Order SVU and watch Major Crimes with Stay Stabler. He is Major Crimes now, and this is all they pretty much do. It's all they pretty much do. It's much more within the CPS. This goes down to when the to family courts, to lawyers, prosecutors who are getting paid, arrest on kids, putting them into the detention center, then getting paid from there, then going over to the court, the lawyer gets paid, then there's a judge always that sends the kids to something, and then that's how the traffic goes. That's why it's called trafficking. If CPS is involved like that, there's judges, there's social workers, there's lawyers, and believe it or not, there's police officers. What's up, Corner Clubhouse? What's up? There's police officers. Okay? Police officers, lawyers, judges, social workers. And then check this out. It even gets to the point to where, you know how they tell the people, you can go to the hospital and then your information will stay with them. There's people in the hospital that are not the doctors and things that work to try to rescue people, and they get their information, and then that's how they start passing that stuff on the black market. That's crazy. Yeah, Ricky says a lot of prostitutes come from broken family homes and foster care. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And foster care is CPS. So just imagine this, like when we watch these videos and they are threatening parents, we're going to take your kids to CPS. Now that threat is now a whole big eye opener. Now that threat, especially if it's a girl. Now, if they're doing this with girls, we already know about the nasty dudes who love little boys. We already know that if remember people, how I do my thing is there's a percentage for everything. If we have a percentage of people who want to mess around with young teenage girls, you know that there's a percentage of people who will pay for some young boys. That's just the way it goes. And the same people who are trafficking, they are not trying to look at it like that. They are just looking at each child as a dollar piece. Okay? So I'm saying this because some of your neighbors might be lawyers in the family court, and look, check this out. They may know and they have not said anything. There's people that work in certain courtrooms and they don't know what's going on, and they are assisting in these things without even knowing, but they are assisting, so they're guilty too. And if they get caught, they have to debrief on everything. Alaska says, remember that the Department of Justice did to parents at school board. Yeah, that Epstein Island. This is sickening. The lawyer there said, the attorney said, he has never seen this person from CPS come all the way down to apologize to someone to their face. You got to understand the significance of this. They have never seen the head personally go to a victim's home and apologize. And they said the person that was working was like a customer service agent, field rep like that. No, that was the person on the field. That's a pimp right there. That's a pimp. She told the girl, you can make $1,500. You know what you can do with that money? That's what she told the girl. You can make $1,500. You know what you can do with that money? This is terrible. You got a comment about that? Please put it up there. That's terrible. We're going to look at this Good Samaritan. Let me go ahead and put this up.
Well, Francis, it seems your sweetheart has done people for.
If that dude is 28 years old, I am 640. So, once again, I show a clip of someone 70 years old being attacked from someone that's young. What is the link is there, people? What is the problem? What is the problem? They are attacking 70-year-old people. The dude was just sitting there eating. He just said, "Bye out." Just gave it to him, took his money and everything, and tried to run. I don't feel bad that they were kicking him when he was on the ground. Said 10 minutes for LAPD to arrive, defund the police. It is not good. Check this out. Oh, I'm glad you said that, Cody, because the next video that I'm going to show, you're going to be like, oh my goodness. Yeah, but look at that. That dude is at an establishment. He just trying to mind his own business and gets attacked. I didn't mind that they were kicking him when he was on the ground. You know, he kept trying to bite, so give him a kick. You bite, I kick. You bite, I kick. You bite, I kick. So he got what he had coming to him right there, obviously. But I think it's very sad that I have to keep reporting that the elderly are getting beat up and robbed. The other guy had his ribs broke. He was taking out the trash. They took $300 and they broke his ribs. This guy gets his. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen to him. But he's older. He falls. Osteoporosis. Osteo anything means brittle, which means that you can fall. Your bone can break. Your bone can puncture something. It can like a whole lot of things can happen, and it's much more serious when you're dealing with the elderly, and these dudes need to be locked up somewhere else. Speaking about locked up, 60 Days In reappears this Thursday. If you watch 60 Days In like me, I have never missed an episode, never missed a season. 60 Days In, it appears this Thursday, and there was a twist to this one. The last one that they did, it was narco, and it was a kind of in between the jail and taking in. They got some information there. This time the show is real ex-convicts who have the for real cred inside and outside are going inside to help a certain sheriff. So these are fully respected dudes that have been in there, and I guess they're trying to change their lives, and they're going in to help. So you may see a whole lot more raw footage on this one. Check that out on A&E. And that's only a pub because I watched the show. Like I've never missed an episode of The Walking Dead. So I watched that too. Wee's World, what's up? We just showed a video of an old dude getting to work. And that's not cool. Now, this next video, Cody said, 10 minutes for LAP to get there, for LAPD to get there. Check this one out. I got the stories. Check this out.
It lights up with so many out-of-towners. Sharon Pedro, neighbors tell me that this is a quiet area, mainly hardworking families and also retired people. So on the weekends, however, it lights up with so many out-of-towners taking over the parking lots and the streets. Captured on camera, dozens of cars parked in the parking lot of this plaza as hundreds of spectators gather for illegal street racing and takeovers. Neighbors say it happens every weekend.
A lot of cars, it was over 1,000 people. They triple park in the street. They double park. And I knew it was going to be just a matter of time before it ended up like this. And it's sad.
Tragedy finally struck. A young man was shot in the head and left to die.
To call 911 and say there's a kid shot in the head and still no response.
Stephanie Horton is also a nurse and did all she could to keep the boy alive, saying neighbors called police for more than an hour even before the shooting with no response.
Too long. Way too long. Way too long. I just feel for that kid's mom.
Horton says something needs to be done to protect this community, whether that's a faster police response or roadblocks like we saw on the 6th Street Bridge after multiple street racing incidents and illegal takeovers.
I can tell you the people that's doing it don't live here. But they sure cut it out on that bridge, though. They shut that down real quick. They put a lot of effort on that bridge. Why is that?
And until something is done, people who live here say no one is safe.
They'll be back next weekend. I promise you, if not this weekend, they're going to give it a couple of weekends. They'll be back.
And that's concerning for sure. Jennifer, do we know anything more about the person who was killed?
Yeah, Pedro, according to witnesses, he was only 15 years old. He was supposed to start school today. Instead, his family will be preparing for his funeral. He won't even get a chance to go to high school, finish high school, that is. And in speaking with many people around here, they want things like this to stop happening, and it shouldn't have taken a young man to lose his life. I also reach out to Supervisor Holly Mitchell's office to see if they're working on anything to prevent many of these tragedies from happening. That's the very latest. Live in Willowbrook, Jennifer McGraw, KTLA 5 News.
Now you heard said live in Willowbrook, people. That's pretty much Compton. You know how you have a city and then they have like certain areas in the city. It's called this, but it's still the main city. That's pretty much Compton. Yeah. So, but here's the thing. Here where I live, we have a lot of these industrial streets, and they do a lot of these takeovers. They take over and they go nuts. Now, there's times when they are doing these takeovers where the streets are blocked off and you cannot do your deliveries because there's so many people and there's no way to get over there. Some of these places are warehouses and they're doing it in these areas, and they don't understand that some people they work third shift and they go take over intersection, street racing, just like on Fast and the Furious, just like that. The exact same thing. Guns are involved. There's money. People are betting money. People are not paying the money from the race that they lost in the last time. Dudes get jumped. Kids are losing their parents' cars. People are getting shot. These things are crazy. Same people screaming defund the police, complaining about police. Yeah, it goes both ways. What do you do? All right. What do you do? All right. And what situation? Says that's my daughter's age. Yeah, you got to think that's my son's age, 15 years old. My son better not be out there at a rally. I'll go out there and we are getting some of these. That's first of all, everybody out there that gets caught, you're going through the loop in jail. You're going to go through the loop before you get all that stuff. And check this out. You get caught at like a street thing and you can't even do a gig app after that. Unless they give you like a loitering. If they give you like a loitering, you can still drive. But if they hit you with a crime, a ticket that you get that ticket and you can't drive, you know what I mean? Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Stuff like that. You run and the police catch you. You tried to run from the police. Evading. You can't drive and do things like that because of that. People don't care about jobs, People don't care about jobs, but people don't care about their life. Now, when they do these takeovers, they don't do it at like 10 p.m. people. These kids are out at like 2 a.m. to where they can really shut that mamma jamma down. They can shut that thing on down. Now, when they are shutting it down, what are these 15-year-old kids doing out there with the dudes with the guns? Where I come from, once it gets to the middle of the night, it's only a certain type of people out there. You're either working overnight or you're out there prowling. That's what it is. You should not be out there at 15 years old. Says when they block the streets, what can you do in regards to the delivery? Well, in regards to the delivery, you have to get in. You as an independent contractor, you are supposed to contact the customer, let them know that there is a huge street takeover and these kids are street racing. I cannot get to your area. I have to reroute and find a way to take it all the way around. I am so sorry for this, but this is due to the negligence of these people. You say something like that to the customer, don't send that in a text. You call them and tell them that so they can hear that from your mouth, and then boom, boom, boom. Outside of that, you can't do anything unless you want to call customer service and say you cannot complete the delivery at all. If you want to tell them that, you'll get the count, like they won't even give you a counsel for it because of that, because of the interference. You can do that, you'll get free food, but I wouldn't do that either. I would just call the customer, explain that to them, and then reroute, get it there. Because of you calling the customer and rerouting like that, the customer may have something very, very nice for you. And if you guys did not see last night, you guys saw that I got another $20 cash tip. I want you guys to know that when I get these cash tips on these apps, I put them up as shorts, because I hear in other communities that the cash tips and the people doing the extra does not happen all the time. Well, I beg to differ, and so I put them up. And if it happens to me, I am one. That means it's happening to 10. And let me tell you, TFT, my silent assassin up there, he sent me a message. I got to check earlier. He sent me some stuff. I have to go ahead and check. TFT did that. TFT sends me text messages, people, on the pictures of him getting the tips from the people. He doesn't have a channel. He comes in here and chats. But TFT gets those racks. I'm telling you, TFT gets those. He shows me. Okay, let me see this right here. Let me see if I can pull it up right now. I will, TFT, because you sent me something while I was doing the Raising Cane's. I was doing the Raising Cane's promo. Let me check. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna put this in my video I do tonight. I'm not gonna show you guys here. I'm gonna put this in my video tonight, and you guys are gonna laugh at that. That's wow. Wow, TFT. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Alaska says literally the worst we have had is a moose blocking a driveway. Yeah, here we get those. Roy said where he is in Vegas, they are cracking down really hard on that. I hope that we adopt some of that same treatment that they are doing there in Vegas, because our cops here need to, stiffen up. That's what we pay tax dollars for, people. Do you know the streets that they are ripping up? They are ripping up the streets. They are, they go put stickers on all the poles, all the businesses. Any cars parked there overnight might get shook, windows broken. They set cars on fire. All of that stuff happens. All of that stuff happens. Crazy. All of that stuff happens. It's not cool. Not cool right there. But once again, people, if you did not get a chance to see the Raising Cane's video I put up, I wanted you guys to see how I interact with the people in my community. That's how you get your face out there. And I met with all the heads. That are very important with Raising Cane's that were there for the grand opening of that, from the head of marketing to the general managers to the franchise. I met all of them, and they gave me the A-OK to do my thing. But people, these cash tips that I get, these tips, it's not a fluke. It's not a fluke when I get these tips. And you guys will see in my videos, I'm exchanging cards with the people that I'm dropping off for. Michael Macias, you said that you were going to go ahead and check this out. He did subscribe. Michael Macias. And this is Ponce and Ponce Realty. So he's a realtor. 2 years of taxes, W-2. He does all that stuff. 30 days of your pay stubs, bring all that stuff. 2 months of bank statements, ID, and an SSN card, and they can do some stuff for you there. Get qualified. He said one of these days we're gonna have to do an interview because this is what he does. He works 24/7. That's that there. And where is my other card I got last night? I got it last night, and it's Dre's. I think it was Dre's basketball training, but his wife is he's a teacher at the school, and they've been ordering food the past couple nights. So the past couple nights, I've been taking them their food, and the boyfriend or the husband, he's a basketball coach. So we're going to connect there to do that. He's a local coach around here. And the teacher is an elementary school teacher at Landmark Elementary School, but also does costume creation and makeup and artwork for people that are taking pictures and are doing certain scenes. So, you know, you will see a collab on that, and that's going to be Shots for You. I think that's Shots for You. Let me go ahead and double check that just to make sure I am not saying it wrong. I think that is Shots for You or Shots to You, and it's Shots because of the photo work and all of the artwork there. So let me go ahead and let me see this here. Let me look on my thing. Shots by Visionaries. Bam. There we go. Not Shots for You. Shots by Visionaries. I do apologize. Shots by Visionaries. So, you know, that's going to be a really cool interview there. Seeing how someone gets involved with setting people up for portraits and whatever film that they have to do. You're the person that puts the makeup on them and gets them set for, if it's a jungle scene or if they're trying to be Tarzan, whatever, a person has to do that, and that's art. And, so that's going to be a very cool interview. It says nobody want to apply for police work either. Yeah, because it's kind of tough being a policeman now. Now, when I went to the Raising Cane's today and I talked to the military, they want people to come be Marines. So, I would. Ooh, that's a tough one. I would rather have a kid go to the armed forces, than the police force. Yeah, the setup is different. Your kids can go to school and all this other. You just have to make sure, depending on your MOS and what you guys do, you could get sent out. But if you're smart enough, you don't have to leave anywhere. You can be a missile programmer. You can work from a chair. They call that the chair force. You can be in the Navy. There's other things. There's other things you can do. And you can still go ahead and do it. So, hello, Moon over Miami. Hello, how is it going? I want to thank you again for being a huge participant and coming into the show, huge participant and watching the videos that I put up and leaving a comment every single time. I want to give you a big ups for that. Make sure, people, if you have not, give this live stream a thumb. Subscribe to get notified. People, subscribe to get notified. Share this live stream. We talk about a lot of great things. Speaking of great things, let's give an update on my monetization. Let's take a look at it. Let's see. So yesterday I was at 3,394. I was at yesterday. Today I'm at 3,583, and this has been the total from 5 a.m. So everything that has been adding in right now all day is not in there. I'm gonna get these numbers later on tonight, and after this live goes in, and then it goes like that. So by the way it's going, I should be closer to 37. So we're hopefully, since they do the count at the end of the night, it might be Friday. It might be Friday morning. It might be Friday morning instead of Thursday. It might be Friday morning. I'm just hoping, people. So if you can, please share. I am right there, people. As you see where this thing is here, I am right there. You guys can please share this stream. Help a brother out. I'm trying to get there. The faster I get there, the better. the one, you know, and then once I get there, my full marketing plan, I can start doing the first step. I can do the first step to my marketing plan once I get monetized. I have not been able to do it yet because I'm not monetized yet. So once I get monetized, I can do that part right there. But this is quite an experience doing it, and it's quite an experience because saying it to everyone at first and then having it happen, like, you know, whoo, it's a lot of hard work in that, because you gotta back what you say. You gotta back what you say. But we are almost there. Cody, if you get a chance, hop in the link. I want to ask you about your new success on these your new success with these views. But I am getting more views now, people. I'm gonna show you this. Let me see. Can I go back here? I'm gonna go here. Okay, video. Sort by most popular. Okay, let's go to, where is it at? Oh, okay, here it is. I forgot. I have some sad news. I forgot. Okay, let me do the sad news first. Sad news. Okay, so this video that I'm about to show you here, okay. Check this out. What's good, my man? I got you, man. Here. Cheeseburger and a Sprite, man. Enjoy that, man. Get something to eat, man. This gentleman here, I was on mute. Sorry. This gentleman here, he passed away. This gentleman is one of the homeless people that when you see someone give them change, he'll go inside and buy some chips, a soda, or cook some cookies or something. Yeah, he buys his beer. He was nice to me. He never rushed anyone's car. He never broke into anyone's things or any of that other stuff. He passed away. My cousin left me with the message this morning at about like 5, 6 a.m. Said that he pretty much shed a tear because this dude, he passed away, and he passed away from dehydration outside the store. Got so hot the other day, he passed away. So sad news for me. So sad news for me. Sad news for me, at least. I thought I'd share that and give him his respect if nobody else did. I never even knew his name. And I've been talking to the guy for like 5 years. I never knew his name. I just said, "What's up, man? How you doing?" Every single time. Now, I'm going to show you guys this. Recently, the video that started it all with Reese and the no tip, no trip. I have that video here. It's been getting a lot more views lately. People have been wanting to go back and see people have been wanting to see that video to see like where it all started at. So it's there. I've been asked in messages if I can show what got everyone so mad about you. So I see you there, Cody. I'm gonna share this really quick. Let me put it here. All right, I'm gonna share it really quick. Let me push me. Now, when I play this video, people do understand this was phase, like this was in the beginning of Reese, and you'll tell if you've been watching me for a long time, you'll know that my intros switch pretty much every 4 months. I have a new theme that I do for my intros, but I keep them still the same. So just listen, and here we go. This is the video that started the hatred with the no tip, no trip and hot facts. A lot of you guys have not seen the video. Let's take a look.
Check it out.
What's up, my people out there? Thank you for coming in. It's your boy Reese with an intro and outro thing to go into the channel, and she just made the episode. There are some people out there who are drivers with these videos. I like one guy in particular. I like his videos. I like everything he does, how he does his thing. I like how he got it set up. Information he gives out, the good stuff that he gives out, all the way good. But as like a lot of other drivers that say, you know, I ain't getting paid enough to do this and do that, he does that stuff too. And I don't agree with any of that stuff, because I believe that service is what it takes to get you over the hump, not just expecting someone to just give you something. You're expecting a handout. You have to work for what you're trying to get. And after you built up enough reputation of the work that you do, you build up regulars, and then it'll just start to flow in just like that. That's just the way I think, but to each his own. Okay? But you got people, and I subscribe to his channel too, so this is no hate at all. This is just me keeping it way real. He's got this thing called hashtag no tip, no trip. He said you will get your food late, and it will be cold. Now, I don't know, he's in Missouri, what he says. I know in our state, certain items, the people don't tip. They have to tip if they want to at the meet-up door, if it's a meet-up door, like specialty items from special shops, like cell phone places and things like that. It's not a given. You have to go work for those things. I'm in California, okay, so we're not spoiled out here, but what we did do, okay, we went ahead and got some things put in place. But what you are doing is you have a lot of people watching your videos, lots of views, lots of subscribers, people are joining into your live videos and things like that. Now, you got these drivers doing the same thing. Bad thing. What happens is you get, like I went and got a Rite Aid order for pharmacy prescription. I had 6 of them because the drivers are turning them down and canceling them out because the people, it's not an automatic tip because it's from insurance. The only way they tip is if they tip you at the door. And they say, well, they don't tip at the door. Well, that's because your service sucks. You have no face-to-face direct marketing skills. Not you in general, but this is just people. You have to, you know, when someone knocks on your door and canvasses door to door and they get you to sign up for solar or to paint your house, they are doing it in a way to have you do it. They're selling. You're doing the same thing when you go through a door. So if you don't understand that point, you can't get mad. You got to work for your tip. But you get it. You're getting other drivers doing that, and it sucks because now the customers are getting like pissed off. Okay, they're hitting the button where it says, "Where's my order?" and they keep flagging you and all this stuff. That is terrible. That is terrible. Okay, now what happens when someone goes on and they're not a driver and they go and watch your video and they're like, "Is this what the drivers are really doing?" They are not doing this because we are not tipping them for certain things. It's going to make them not tip more, not make them tip. So here's my advice. Because I know you're saying inside your head, so what's your point? Here's my advice. I've been driving for many years. Okay, let me go accept this order first. Like I said, I've been driving for many years. By the way, that this order is $10.26. I've been driving for many years. And what we were getting paid compared to what drivers who have been driving for like a year or two, not even you guys even know. We're getting paid way less. Way less. There were no things put in place for anything in my state in California. Here's what we did, okay? We did it the right way. We formed rallies. We got all the gig workers to come together, okay? To come together. We started getting things filed for unpaid wages for what we weren't getting paid for, to put that in place so that we can start getting this stuff to get in motion, okay? In motion, to be heard. Then we got a petition. We got thousands and thousands and thousands of signatures. We got it put on the bill to get paid minimum wage for hourly pickup and all this stuff because people aren't tipping and things like that. Wear and tear on your vehicle, everything. We went and put this to get put on a bill. We get paid minimum wage in our state in most cities is $16 an hour. So you get paid that plus 120%, plus 53 cents for every mile you travel while on an active delivery on top of what you are already getting paid. How did that happen? We got it put on the bill, and because of all the people who support the bill, when it came time to vote, they voted. Now it's put in effect. This is what we get paid. So instead of telling people, the drivers, to strike like this, because in the video you said striking does not work, it does not help. Yes, it does. We have it here in California. Use what we do and get it started there, since you have so many followers and things like that. Spearhead the movement in your state. You guys can get paid like this too. Spearhead it. Spearhead it. Right back at it. Spearhead it. Have to go ahead and get away from that call. Spearhead it. Start the movement. Copycat. Do what we did. Get people to step up so you can. And your service, you're going to get paid more with the tips because your service is good. Preach service along with all the good stuff that you talk about. Do that. Because what you're doing, it's backfiring. You're going to make more and more people not do anything. And guess what? There's going to be a brand new driver accepting every single thing, okay? Accepting every single thing and getting paid a whole lot of money for orders that you guys are turning down, okay? This is not hate. This is just me keeping it real. And I subscribe to your channel, Pedro. I subscribe.
That was the video that started my hate. That was the video when I saw the things going on. I said, that's not right. That was the video I did. And Pedro went and said, I found a video about me. I didn't tag him or anything in the video. I literally had like 30 subscribers. He got a hold of that video somehow because, and that message is not in the beginning of the video. I don't know how he got that video, but he got it. And that is the video that started the hatred for me from No Tip, No Trip. That one has 1.3K. And then that's the one right there. And that's 6 months ago. That video is 6 months ago. So, you know, I came in here. I saw it when I first came in, and I've been talking it from the beginning there. Okay, so I just wanted people to see that because I've been getting messages since, you know, the gig conference and, you know, me going over all this stuff. Some people have said, you know, how did it start? Because they're just seeing it now. So I've been asked that if you have any footage of how it started to go ahead and can we see? So people, that was the video right there that started that started my interview to going on Pedro, and that started the no tip, me against the No Tip, No Trip. So that's how it all started right there. So hopefully those who asked to see it, there it was. I played the entire thing for you. So now you're filled in. Okay, so I didn't come in here disrespecting people. That was an honest breaking it down from what I've seen from the outside. So there you go. Now, Cody, my man, I've been taking a look at your social blade, And I've been very impressed with your social blade. I've been impressed, man.
Well, it took a nosedive because I purged. I just purged a lot out of there, and I'm like, let's get this gig work. Let's get it up out of here. And I was like, we're doing a 180. We're going to do a little something different. And what I have discovered, this is what I've discovered. So my channel is starting to fall more into the Second Amendment, the gun community, the outdoor community, and people that are just intrigued with the Alaska factor. You know, those people are also sharing, right? So that's like in the 2A community, I'll see videos. I'll be like, hey, that's pretty cool. And then I'll send it to someone and they'll say, what I learned was probably a couple things when we were just doing the gig videos. Number one, first and foremost, those gatekeepers and that crew were not sharing or doing anything. So they were just kind of stagnant. The second thing is you can't compare, the gig community to, like, say, the gun community, the Second Amendment. It's a wildly different beast, right?
Mhm.
So I mean, I don't really know how to explain it other than the scope of the gig community is very, very narrow, where in the 2A and the travel community, you are tapping into a massive wide swath, and
Right.
people that don't have a vendetta at suppressing my my Glock review video or whatever I'm showing, right? So so since I kind of got through the nasty divorce with the gig side and found this other end of stuff, it just seems to be taking off a little bit better, and I'm actually a lot happier.
I can tell you're a lot happier, man. I look, first of all, people, I don't know if you know, he has a video that has 11K right now. Okay. Yeah. He has a video that has 11K in the past few days, people. And I don't know if you guys understand, if you watch the short, like,
it's funny.
He understood, and right now he understands how to utilize a short. Okay. He understood what to do in the short. Some people say, okay, a short is just zeros from 15 seconds to a minute. All I got to do is just go and just talk about whatever. No, it's advertising.
Yeah.
The date night with the guns and going and doing that. Hilarious, because you know what? People in Alaska, you go hunting. Your spouse normally goes hunting with you. Things like that. If you live in Texas, you live in Wyoming, you live in North Dakota, if you live in Idaho, you live in these places, Montana, you live in places like this, that is something that these people can relate to. So automatically that was a hitter right there. Now you get all of that traffic coming in. You'll get subs from that traffic. Then now check this out. Here's what I'm going to help you with here. I'm going to give you some wisdom right here, some knowledge on this marketing thing. You now have abandoned the gig. You don't have that. You now know you can add that in whenever you want, just to show people something else that you do every blue moon. But now with the guns, the marketing there, you're going to bring these people in, and now you're going to be able to show the other aspects of what you do. You know what I mean? They're going to see, all right, oh, shoot, he's got guns, but dang, he's out there with his kid. Oh, he's a dad. Oh, what? We're learning that, oh, he's a husband too. What? And a family man. All of this stuff gets to be put in, and then that's when people start watching. The shorts get the people in, and then your videos that you're doing, the people that are interested in that will now see the short has now gained you at least 3 minutes of watch time on whatever video that you're going to do. If they subscribe off that short, they got 11K, they're going to at least watch 3 minutes of whatever video you put. And and then that's how it goes there. So in the videos that you put up, just make sure they're seeing, make sure they see all of that, the safety, everything, go out there, bust it like that. Communication is always going to be the best thing, because check this out. You're going to meet someone at a local store when you're doing your thing, and they're going to have a channel out there. And then they're going to introduce you to the real community with, you know what I mean? And then bada boom, bada bing.
So we have a couple of YouTubers up here. One of them is called LW Road, and the other one is called Chooks Outdoor Adventures, and they're just local Alaska outdoor gun guys. And I know they've shared a tiny bit of what I put out there. I've talked to them, but there's another channel that I watch out in Ohio, and it's called The Turkey's Opinion. He will share out our stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these channels will share things out. These people will share it within their Android Messenger or Verizon, because I can see it in the analytics. Right. I wasn't getting that before with the gig community, because they're all out for themselves and they're not watching. They're only watching my stuff to see if I'm outdoing them, and they got to do a one up. It's, I'm like, I'm out. Like, I'm done with that.
Yeah, when you're in a completely different frame, like you said, you're not even looking at that stuff, and the analytics right there. Yeah, you'll start to see, oh, this video is being suggested by this video here.
Right.
This video is on a platform with all of this. So if it's showing there, then that's how you okay, I want my videos to constantly be suggested with this, and then that's where you'll learn with your hashtags. You'll learn your hashtags. Learn the hashtags, see what hashtags have the most views, the most channels watched. Like if you just hashtag guns, if you hashtag simple words like love, dads, parents, kids, life, those things have the most tips. Hashtag tips has a few million views and channels. You know what I mean? So yes, there's certain key phrases, search engine optimization, there's certain key phrases,
the SEO,
that you want to go ahead and look into when you're doing your videos. And some people, you'll watch some people, instead of clickbait, they know that clickbait's out there, they'll put the regular title of whatever the video is, but their hashtags are going to be, the hashtags are not going to be associated to what the video is.
Right. Well,
you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you'll get some people, let's say they're putting up, let's say it's an animal video or something, and they hashtag romance. There's no romance in that, but romance has, if you hashtag that, look at how many channels and views it has. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people that understand the SEO part. They will put the standard title and just hashtag it different. You'll get some people that'll hashtag it right, but make clickbait on the title.
Exactly. Well,
But
the funny thing was like the short, when we went to Sportsman's Warehouse on date night, we weren't planning on a date night. It was just impromptu. We just did it. I'm like, man, I'm hungry. She's like, yeah, I am too. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell you this here first. I have a guilty mind, so I have to come clean. I had to butter her up because I accidentally made a layaway purchase. I'm getting a new 10mm Springfield to add to my. So it was a twofer. It was a twofer. But here's the deal. It turns out she is just as excited. She's just as excited.
So it worked out. Is what you're saying. It worked out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because we go out to dinner. Here's the deal. So we go out to dinner, and she goes, so what are you going to tell me? And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, what do you mean? She goes, what did you do? And I'm like, I didn't do anything. And she goes, what'd you buy? And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm caught. I accidentally put something on layaway, and she's like, well, take me and show me. So then we went to the store, pulled the exact model off the you know, the guy behind the counter pulls the exact model off the shelf, and she goes, "Ooh, do I get to shoot it first?" And I'm like,
"Oh yeah, you won
sure,
right
why
there."
not? I'm good with that. That's a cheap
You
price to pay. So
won, but check this out. Here's what it's really gonna do. When you get it and you start using it in your videos, you're gonna see, okay, you're like, you know what? This gun right here has got me 100,000 views.
maybe, yeah. But here's the deal with this pistol, though. Here's the cool thing. This pistol is exclusively only sold in Alaska. It's an Alaska edition, so I'm gonna showcase it on my channel. But
oh yeah,
once I have it, then what we could figure something out between us. We could do like a little, well, we can't do it on live, obviously, but we could figure out a way to do like some kind of little sneak peek here first.
Oh yeah,
it'll be super fun. And then, but anywho, but that's what we were doing. So like, I saw that bear up there, you know, and I was like, let's just make a stupid, funny short, because I needed some 10 mil ammo, some hard cast stuff that I can put through the barrels of those Springfields that can't go through the Glocks. So I'm like, so that's why I was like looking at the bear, like, oh, you know, just a joke. That's all it was. And then we like, but wait, the ammo, there's the solution. And then at the end, we're all smiles, like, we're saved, we're good. That's all that was.
No, that was
just
cool.
for
But
fun.
then check this out. The video that has 11K, I know when you were looking at your analytics, you were looking and you were like, hold up, it's saying, is it saying 1,500 views a minute? Is that what it's saying right there? And
Yeah,
you
I
look
thought
at
it was
that,
glitching.
yeah, you look at that and you were like, let me tell you, my video that has all those views, it was getting 4,500 views a minute.
Wow.
And I mean an hour. I mean an hour of 4,500 views an hour. And I was like, whoa. So I know when you saw like, hold up, first when it hits that 250 an hour, you're like, oh, this video is, if it keeps this up all day, it's gonna be a pretty good video. And it got up there to that 11K. Now check this out. I have my video that has the 30K, right? That one I got 8,000 real fast, and then for like 2 months, nothing happened. And then boom, it went up to 30. You know what I mean? So, but here's the best thing about that: as long as you have that 11K, when people go check out the people's channels, they hit videos, then they go sort most popular. You now have when people see a 10,000 view video, that's good traction. 3,000, okay, bam, 3,000 there, but you have a 10,000 view video. That means that someone else wants to see more of that. So now you already know what they're looking at. People are gonna be like, I want to see more of that. So you have that. Now you left the community where the videos were, you know, hundreds, and you know, you were trying to figure out your mark. You found your mark, and now your top video is higher than just about everybody in that community you were dealing with, except for Tony. Tony has a 200 and something thousand view video with his beard when he cut it, I guess. On that one, he got a lot of views on that one.
This is a good one.
But outside of that, none of those other ones, you know, I mean, obviously Pedro and guys like that, but your 10,000 view video, it's up there with Dash Theory TV and other people like that. So that's all the way good. How does that feel though? Like, how does it feel? Because check this out, in a few days, look, you've almost filled up Staples Center in a few days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's like, I put it out there because it's just fun. Like, all of us in the gun community, we make fun of each other, but in a good way, right? So like, I'll put in a comment like, for example, I don't care. Like, some people like, oh, you're just some Glock fanboy, and I'm like, hey, whatever. Carry as long as you carry, we don't care, right? Carry something instead of nothing. And then I'll put, except for all you guys shooting 380, and I'll be like, no, I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. Except for you shooting the 380 ACP, but how does it ultimately feel? It's very liberating, because I feel like, because I've enjoyed making YouTube videos, I enjoy the 2A community, and I enjoy I just enjoy making them in Alaska and showing Alaska, and to feel like I'm kind of, climbing out of that crummy holding pattern that I was in, and I'm finally able to kind of get going now. And it's so much nicer. Like, it literally, for a couple days there, it was rough. Like, it felt like
Right.
I felt like I was running from like a crazy ex-girlfriend. Dude was following me around, using third party to contact me, circumventing the phone blocks, the email blocks. I mean, it was wild. So I was
Mhm.
like, I don't. I mean, I think other than like getting divorced, but I mean, it was on that level. Like, it was weird for a couple days, but I feel a lot better. I feel a lot happier about it, and it's in a more inviting kind of community. So that's why I
Right.
shifted gears. That's why I come here on your stuff. That's why I talk to Roy and I talk to Flex, because everyone's cool. They're fun. It's inviting.
You're gonna have to get in. You're gonna have to get in touch with the Sunfish King.
The Sunfish King.
The Sunfish King, outdoors fishing. He's also a wildlife. He's a wildlife helper. Conservationist. That's what he does for. He has his master. He has his bachelor's. He's a year away from his master's. I did an
Wow.
interview with him. He just went fishing. I think it was last week. He went fishing for catfish and caught a snapping turtle. Yeah, he caught a snapping turtle. Yeah, the Sunfish King. Now the community that he is in, it's a lot of outdoor, a lot of fishing. He's sponsored by you know how you get some of these kids who are like sponsored and pros at like 14, 15, they have their own money and they sponsor him. Now you have there's groups there where people are going out hunting deer and all of that stuff. They're shooting guns. They're doing all of that. So I'm going to introduce you to the Sunfish King, or if you just type up the Sunfish King, his logo, it says Sunfish King.
Okay.
Just write him and say HotFacts sent me. And then
I'll check him out.
You're going to say HotFacts sent me, and then all he does is outdoors. It's fishing and out. There's nothing else. So as far as knives and all that, and then your gun thing, and you're in Alaska, there's fishing in Alaska. There's all the sea. You see how what you do, you can bam right there. So I'm actually gonna I'm gonna let the Sunfish King know about you too. And
cool. Thank you.
What you got going right now is you now know what videos are gonna be doing good. So when now your lives are going to be important, because people are going to want to see you fire these things off live. You know that.
Like, I can't do it live, so I can't have the firearm on live is the only issue. So it's videos only. But YouTube guidelines will let you, have a violent video game depicting, what. So that's okay. But
all right. So you can't do it live, but you can make your video and premiere it.
Definitely.
Yeah, make your video and premiere it, and so it's still live. You're talking with the people in your premiere.
Okay, I've never done that, so I'm not sure how to do any of that.
So when you're doing an upload, you can upload it. You can see it say public, private, or whatever, and then it'll say premiere. If you do it on the CPU, you will see premiere. If you hit premiere, it'll ask you what day and time do you want it to premiere. You put it there, and then then it premieres. Then when it premieres, you're actually watching it. It shows up like it's alive, but it's your video that you already did, and now you're able to be in the live chat and chat with the people about your video. That's what the Driven Dad does. That's what Tony does. He puts his videos up, and if you wonder why he's typing at the same time, well, he's doing a premiere.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's a good idea.
So that's how that works there. But yeah, you'll be able to do that and have some supreme views. You'll be able to, and then the best thing is you can go to different parts of Alaska and shoot.
Right. So I do have there's two gig things I'm planning on doing. Number one, I do plan to take some footage from the northernmost Walmart in the world, which is only 300 miles from me. So I'm going to go up there and do a little bit of stuff. Just make maybe like a little quick 6-8 minute deal on it. What's it like to work up there? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. And then someone you were talking about earlier was talking about doing an $800 challenge for a week or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to smash that. So I'm going to do that next week.
All right. Yep.
So I'm going to show, I'll show you. I'm going to smash that.
Yes, man. But I'm very impressed with these videos. And do you know how many views you had in one day yesterday? Do you know your view count for yesterday for your views?
Last I checked, I don't know. Last I checked, it was at like, I don't know, like 15, 20,000 or I don't know, something like that.
Yes. So as total, well, like 15,995. But as far as actually today, today, Tuesday, as far as today, how they put all the totals in today, 12,080 views today.
Wow.
12,080 views today.
That's decent. That's good for me.
12,080 views yesterday. You had 3,800 views yesterday. So yes.
The thing with the short, like what I learned, I still don't claim to know jack about YouTube, but this is what I learned. I think of it like fishing, right? The short is just casting the line out there, see what bites, reel them in, and then if that's a sub, that's someone I likely want that I have interests with, and then and that's the thing. Like I've shared out other people's stuff, like through the cell phone, like copy the link and hey, check this out, so like before all the crud happened a few days ago, in that ordeal, the only real YouTube collateral damage that came out of that, I lost 16 subscribers. I was like, whatever.
Yeah. I
Like,
noticed
whatever.
that.
And
I noticed that. You're all right.
Through that I had that one short, like you said, did like 11,000, and the return on that was like 25 subs roughly, and then I threw out another short.
Exactly.
Snagged a couple more, and then threw out another one. So it's back plus some, but
yeah, but see, that's what the short does. Like you said, that's what I do. It's the lottery.
Yeah.
I throw out. I don't care. Look, I don't care about how many views it gets. I can care less about how many views a short gets. I can care less. As long as I can overflood it with the more shorts you have, the higher your chance of having one go. At least 3, 4, 5,000, 6,000, and you go like you go like that. So I just use them just like that. They bring in tons of subscribers. They bring in. Here's what shorts also do. There are people that don't like to watch the videos. They only like to watch your shorts. So then you get good with your shorts, and you can make a 59.4 second long short, and you could actually make it into like a really short video. There are people that only watch shorts. They go to watch the person's short reels. You know what I mean? So that's why it's good to have the shorts too, so that you can have diversity in your channel. Some people will go to your channel for only the shorts. Some will go to see you go live. Some are going to really just, I'm going to check this video out. So that's why you have to have all three. You get people saying, I don't do shorts. Well, as far as marketing, you're missing out of a third of what you could be doing just off the fact you're not utilizing them. And then most people don't utilize them right, but you figured it out. You went the right way, and that's a good thing there, man. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys with these videos.
Yeah, thank you.
Now you got the 3 in a row. You got 3 videos in a row that all went over like 3,400. So which means that the people that are watching these shorts, they want to see another one. So now, just keep doing them. When are you guys gonna do a short with the with you and the boy with the airsoft gun.
Well, I was thinking of making that like a maybe like a 3-minute video, like a regular video. But I thought about using doing a short where he was like, "Hey, here's my airsoft. What my like videos out tomorrow kind of thing, kind of deal." So yeah, we're still piecing that stuff together.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, the shorts are just really interesting. But right now, if you look at the little bit of stuff I have on there, my shorts are substantially more successful than my regular.
That's how it doesn't matter. That's how you want it. That's how you want it. You want it like that because the shorts, though, that's the commercials. More people are watching and they're watching you. That's the attention span. That's the attention span that most people have is on those shorts. Oh, I got an announcement to make, people. We have some progress. We spoke about this yesterday, and I said I would love to have Gig Lebowski come over and sit and talk. And I got a message from Gig Lebowski. I'm going to read this for you guys. I got a message, and where is it at? Where is it at? Bam. Let's go. Okay, so yesterday, Gig Lebowski, people, I'm going to read some comments right here. Gig Lebowski left a comment on my video. The comments were on the video. Alaska Gigs and Guns breaks down the truth about ride share rodeo, which is an excellent live to watch. It continues to get views every single day. It's not getting thousands, but they are moving. So probably like they're moving. They're watching that it's a 3-hour and they're watching that one there. Gig says, thanks for the kind words, Roy, Robert, Rev, and Cody. Thanks to Lisa for making me aware this was discussed. So he did not know that we were discussing that. He did not know that was out there. Big ups to Right Share Lisa, because she let him know that this was going on Hot Facts. That kind of helps people know that there's not bad stuff going on here. And I wrote Gig and I said, what did I write the Gig? I said, no problem. I said, I would love to have the opportunity to conduct an interview with you. What do you say? He gave me a thumbs up and he says, I think I've only done about 1 or 2 interviews. Let me think about it. I get nervous when I do those. I do appreciate you asking though. Now, people, the reason why this is a prime example, people, of why I am the news channel for the gig economy. This is a guy that is oh, I went dark. Hold on. Get up, doggies. You messed up my light. No, you don't sit right there. Nope. Go over there. Do not jump back up. People, the reason why I am the gig news for the gig economy and I do these interviews, he said it right now. He has only done 1 or 2 interviews. So this is a content creator that's putting himself on. Go over there. Do not go back up there, princess. No. He is someone that is a content creator. He puts out videos. He does a lot of things, but no one's wanted to know about him and ask him things. So he says he's nervous. People, this is why I have interviews. These people are content creators, but they don't understand when you put yourself up there, you're putting yourself on TV. So people are watching and they want to know more about you, especially if you're doing cool stuff. This is a way for interaction, people. That's what this stuff is all about. He's only done 1 or 2. I don't know how many people have had him do the interviews. You know what I mean? So I ask people to conduct. I want to do interviews. This is a prime example right here, but this is so big because this shows that there was really no hard feelings. He was just over on another side. He has not subscribed back to me yet. I'm still waiting on that. He subscribed back to the DoorDash Revolution. So that's good. So I'm just waiting on that subscribe back. But he did come and leave these words, which is more than enough for me. I will take what I can get. And I'm taking that in. Thank you for taking the time to comment, Gig Lebowski. I really appreciate that. Now I have a comment. Let's go ahead and read this one, people. If you guys have seen, I put videos up periodically to teach people how to create your own zone on Uber Eats. So Mike N leaves me with a message here. He says, ever since I followed you, your advice and star places I like picking up from, I've been always getting orders from those merchants all the time, more often. It actually works. Now, people, the reason why I tell you guys to star your places in your areas is because, especially when the merchants give you a thumbs up and you have it starred and the algorithm knows that you like that place, they're going to keep sending you to that place. And if you know that place, this is a hitter place and the relationship is good, you know, they're going to keep sending you back there, and you star the places to where, you know, I make a lot of money in this zone like this. You create your own zone. So I wanted you guys to take a look at that or hear that. And yesterday I met a driver, Brian Padilla. Met him in the Chipotle last night when I got that $20 tip on that order. DoorDash driver. He's a top dasher. He said it's hard work and I can dash whenever I want. He's a double diamond driver on Uber, which means he has hit the qualifications for Uber Eats diamond and rideshare diamond. Okay. He has enough points and they are split. He does driving, and he's also a platinum Lyft driver. I'm a platinum Lyft driver. I'm a diamond driver, and I'm also the highest driver on Best Deliveries and over on Spark. Somebody said no one can do that. Yes, you can. This is how you do it, people. When you don't multi-app, when you put your time into one app, you can build up the stats on one app. Then when you switch to the other app, you build the stats up on the other app, and you have those go. So when you sign on to the app, you're one of the highest drivers on the app, and you get the benefits of all of that stuff. This is what people, you guys do not understand. And as you saw that video that they asked me to show on how did it all start with me, I was explaining that a little bit. I said that you're going to get a new driver that's going to accept everything and is going to make way more money off of the orders that you guys are throwing away. When I first came in, people, I was not trying to give you guys all the juice right there, but I've been throwing it in the whole time. You slip up on orders and boom. That's why a lot of the times in my videos, people, you'll see the $3 orders and I go there all the time. Why do I continuously go to that same spot that's giving me those $3 orders? Because they're not giving me $3 orders. The person just live close enough, and that's what it is. But what they are ordering enough food for me to know. That's why I star that place. I star that place because I know that's real Italian food.
Is this on Uber?
It's called a Chicago Pasta House. It is fully authentic Italian food, and fully authentic Italian food. And when you order, everything's expensive in there. First, quiet, you guys, please. Everything is expensive inside there when you go, and there you go. If it's expensive and they're ordering, you go like that. The order I got last night from Chipotle was a $14.35 order for going 7.3 miles. The guy tipped me $3 extra on the app because I told him why it took long and everything else there. And by the way, people, when I drove back, those 3 bags of food were still sitting up there. No drivers came and picked up those orders. So that's crazy. So I got him his food. He gave me a $3 tip added on and said he tipped extra nice. Then he gave me a $20 bill in cash. So that turned into a $37 trip for 7.3 miles. A little bit of customer service, kind of difficult order. Little customer service went a long way. He went back inside and came back out with $20. He went inside and came back out with $20. So boom, that's customer service. And he felt enough to go ahead and let's do some more on the app. Now, It was maybe like 6 or 7 items. Some more people inside the house ordered. He was probably like, it's more of us. Come on, let's do the tip right. But he went back inside, got a fresh 20 out. And that 20 only lasts me like 15 minutes, people. Once I was able to stop and put gas in the car, I I put $12 of gas in the car. I went and got something to eat, and the last little $2.50 left this morning, I still have that in my pocket. So it did not last long at all. But what it did do was I did not have to use my card to put gas in the tank. So you know what I mean, people. Now I'll tell you this: that $12 that I put in the tank. Now I did a couple orders this morning, and then I went to do the Raising Cane shoot, and then I came straight back here. I'm on that same $12. All right, so that same $12 in gas, because right now it's $4.85 where I am in California. So that same $12 right there, people, on 2 gallons of gas in my car, people, I can make $110. Okay, I can make $110 off of 2 gallons of gas in my car because I'm not driving. All of my star places are close, so I'm able to do that. That's why I didn't put the whole 20 in there, because and then I do this. Once I get to where my gas is going to be where it is, I stop. I don't go to a gas station, put more gas in, and keep driving. I take a break. I got to let my brain rest and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Take that break.
Yeah.
Get certain orders, and then I go ahead and take that break.
Well,
but
well, our fuel up here is still running about 469 to 519.
Yeah.
I talked to a guy yesterday at a Chevron station in Anchorage. His family lives out at St. Lawrence Island, which is way out in the Bering Strait, close to Russia. They're paying $12 a gallon for gas out on that island.
They have, yeah, they way out there. Heck yeah, way out there.
It's just wildly different out there. But
that's
I know
that's by where they go crab fishing at.
Yeah, way out there in the Bering Sea. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no crab fishing here unless you go to the bar and pick up some dirt. Well, never mind. But so
right.
You take the wrong girl home, you might be going crabbing without going crabbing now. So you want to do that now. But
I tried to act like I didn't hear that, and I
stupid. And there's no
to act like I.
Yeah, you go to the wrong place.
Yeah, you gotta come out with something. You gotta come out with something. Oh man.
And then
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And then I'm supposed to ask, because I got to get Autumn here in about 5 minutes, so I have to jet soon. I'm supposed to ask if we are going to try to set up my wife overheard me when I was talking about a dinner cook-off.
Oh, a cook-off. Oh, yeah, you put the comment there. I will have to try to figure out how to make, because my setup is like this in the front. But I know for a fact how I do my thing, how I put it up. I can film that. I can film it and then put it together, and then boom, there you go. Right? Yeah, we can do that. The only thing is we can't taste each other's food. That's the only thing right there. But hey, it's all good. Yes, we'll figure out. We will figure out a day to go ahead and do that. Because then, see, that's when it gets good. You got to figure out what you want to make. Do you want to make a soup, a stew? Do you want to make a traditional plate? Do you want to make some pinwheels? Or
something.
What are you gonna bring out of there? I am in with that. No, we will be communicating back and forth on that right there, because Revolution thought that was a good idea too.
Yeah, that'd be fun if there's a way to figure out how to do it live and have it timed like I don't know, an hour or something,
Yeah, we'll be able to try to figure that out. I would have to try to figure out, how to do it, because on StreamYard, I can do it on StreamYard. I'll have to do it on my phone. I'll figure it out. Yeah, now I'm thinking about how how would I set it up to go ahead so I can. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what? Yeah, no, we will. You know what? We will do that. And check this out. If there is anyone else out there who has a wife, girlfriend, or someone else like that who would like to say, hey, I would like to get in on that. People, you have to understand, I can have 10 screens
It'd be fun
on this thing right here. I can have 10 screens. So whoever wants to get in on this, actually, we are gonna make this official. There is going to be a cook-off challenge where we're gonna be planning this thing. So if you are a husband, a boyfriend, a fiance, a pushover in your house, and you want to go ahead and get and get in on this, we will be doing this, and this will be fun. This will be fun. Something good. So yeah, if you're interested, I will be talking about this every day. Okay, people, and we'll be trying to plan this out. The more the merrier. And then, let me tell you this before you head on out. I'm going out next week, and I'm doing this question, and I want you guys to hear my setup for the question on how I'm going to present this to random people. I've been doing it in my head. No one else has really heard it except for DoorDash Revolution on the phone. Okay, so I'm going to be in front of a place, and I'm going to ask people, do you want to participate on my YouTube channel? I want to ask you a few quick questions. Simple questions. Are you a United States citizen? Are you United States citizen? Are you over 18? Are you married? Do you have any kids? Those are the questions there, right? And I say, well, what's up with that? Well, the reason why I want you to get past that, I want you guys to give a shout out of people that you normally don't shout out, give a shout out to. So first, I'm going to say, are you married? And they're going to say yes, right? So I'm going to say first, I want you to give a shout out to your kids. Give a shout out to your kids. Give a shout out to your parents. Give a shout out to any of your friends, and give a shout out to your girlfriend. Now check this out. I asked them, are you married? And they said yes. So at the end, when I say give a shout out to your kids, give a shout out to your parents, your friends, and give a shout out to your girlfriend, they're going to say someone else's name instead of the person it is. I'm going to get them. I'm gonna get them. I want to share that with you guys. That is what I'm gonna be doing.
Oh God,
that's what I'm gonna be doing. That's the next one. So yeah, you know what I mean. So and then so I'm gonna be doing that to men and with women. So that is gonna be a good one. You guys will get that video there. The Daily Mom said, I would have left without saying a word till I heard cook. Cool.
Yeah, we'll figure out.
Yeah, the Daily Mom cooks. But people, that is the questions I'm gonna be asking. So I'm gonna be able to catch some people up, especially if a guy says, I don't have a girlfriend, and then he says someone's name, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get him there. So that's gonna happen there. And yeah. So
there you go.
Mm-hmm. Daily Mom, she's laughing there like that is hilarious. That's gonna be a good one. So I'm gonna be doing that next week. I gotta find some good participants to be involved in that. That's gonna be a killer right there. And I'm hoping that's gonna get enough views on it. That. So yeah, you gotta think outside the box, especially when you're trying to bring people into your channel. And I have a channel that's not just gig work, it's everything. So I can go out and do things like that, and try to do it. But that's my next question there, people. The next set, we'll try to get them to say the wrong thing.
It'll be funny. But I think it'd be fun. Get some more people on board, do some cooking thing, and be lighthearted and just something different,
Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta tell you guys this. I was hit with the type of disrespect that you never get. So there's a place that I go into, I frequent. They have security there. I go there with my wife often. We go there together. They know who we are together. And then the damn security guard slips my wife his phone number.
Hell no.
Okay. So yesterday, now we've known, I let them know, I left a review and everything else, and I let them know that I don't want to be associated with this dude when I'm coming here. And he's security. So when they first found out, he gave me my ID, but I knew that they didn't have the talk with him yet in the back room. So I let it slide. Every other time he'll try to call my name, I don't budge. I go and tell somebody else, you guys got to go ahead and check me in. Yesterday, the dude keeps saying, Robert. I told the lady, they're calling you in. It's your turn. I did that 3 times, giving him a chance. So then he would not stop calling my name. So I had some serious words with this. The whole security force had to come out. The whole security force had to come. Store managers had to come, and they knew about the situation. And I was letting them know this today. I come here all the time. I'm a regular, and I don't want to have to. I feel that I shouldn't have to go to another location, because of this person here. I said, secondly, you guys know this issue is not a regular issue. There's no way in the world, like before he would see me and you guys would send him to the back room, that you guys still need to do that, or have him just, figure something else out. I said, if he is security and this is going on, and I said, the only reason why he hasn't got that smash is because he has a gun. That's the only reason. I'm not stupid. Start beating somebody up and they have a gun, they're going to use it.
Maybe.
I said, he has my ID in his hand and he could look at my address and everything piece by piece and put it together and save it. I said, what if this gets back and his wife figures out why he's not going to be working here, and it gets back there because he's married and all this other stuff. I said, what if he wants to come looking for me and he knows where I live? You guys don't see that like that is a security issue. He should not be handling my ID at all or anything. And you know what I mean? So hopefully they got that. They got that this morning. I apologize for, disturbance, but I tried to let it go. And, when he kept calling my name like that, that was like egging me on, like, you're still going to come in here and I'm still going to be talking. No, that does not happen. People, when you see me do this stuff here and I lay down what I say here, I do that in person. I am not afraid at all. There's a certain respect thing when it comes to manhood and men. If you see people together all the time and same last name, all this other stuff, and then you still try to do your thing, what's up, Keith Jenkins, and you still try to do your thing, people, man law, that is, you get an eye jammy. I got an eye jammy you up with that. You get an eye jammy. I'm working on getting close to monetization. Yeah, you get an eye jammy. You get that. Now, that is the rule. Because let me tell you this. Cody will tell you, people, in jail, any type of disrespect that's not that disrespect in jail, on top of you're messing up someone's living situation in jail, you know what I mean? People think because you're on the outside, these things don't matter. No, people, there are rules to the game. So
it's almost worse.
Hopefully they're gonna figure out. They have another location 9 miles away. Hopefully, send him over there. If you guys see me on camera coming up to the place and he is in there, have him just go to the back, because you guys know that this situation is really, I did nothing wrong. That's someone that works there that interfered with the customer in your business that he's not supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be trying to fraternize and try to do things with customers and trying to do all that. Like, that's why you don't do that, because things like this can happen. You know what I mean, people? So if you are listening out there and if you are listening out there, people, don't do it. And Keith, I use jail. It's a different world. Yes, it is a different world. But in jail, the disrespect level is, the slightest thing in jail is disrespect. The slightest littlest thing. This is something huge. I use the jail thing just to let you guys know. Like, in jail, people, if you owe someone a debt or something, you do a favor, or they do these things can get you bone crushed. It get hit with one of those. We're on the outside. There's it's not like in jail, but at the same time, when you're dealing with manhood, and what they call in the The South, your old lady, when you're dealing with something like that, there is a difference. And when someone knowingly knows and they still try, that is complete disrespect. So, you know, I'm not waiting outside a place and looking for a dude. I'm not doing anything else like that. He's got a gun on him at all times. So unless I can orchestrate something like one of those old we meet in the back room or something, but it's not worth it. He's probably going to lose his job, and that's good enough because he's hurting the business of a place where he works for. And people, he does not work for the company itself. He's third-party security. So just imagine you are a third-party driver. Let's say you are a driver and you go up to someone's house and you know there's a husband there and you try to get at his wife while you're doing a delivery. It's the exact same thing. Third-party security, third-party driver. It's the exact same thing. Certain things you just don't do. Bad things can happen. Keith Jenkins, I got a question for you. I put a video up of a guy attacking a 70-year-old man, just punching him in the face. Oh, yeah, go ahead, Cody.
I'll see you later. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, man. There's a video of a guy punching a 70-year-old man in the face, and I would like to know, like when you're working as an officer and you see things like this, do you get really tempted to really do you get tempted to do extra harm to somebody who you're trying to handcuff? I would like to know that question, and how hard is it to restrain yourself from doing that? Like, I would like to know that, because when someone just comes and sucker punches a 70-year-old man, takes his money and tries to run, it's kind of like, man, I don't know. Daily Mom said, what? Oh, yeah. Cody said, this is my screen name. Yeah. Alaskan Gigs and Guns. Type that up in there, people. Do I have the Cody? I'll do that for you now. Hold on. Let me do this for Cody. I'll go ahead and put this up for him. Let's copy that. And then I gotta go to my home. And now, no, Ava, I'm not done. There is Cody's link right there. I will pin this up there, pin that message. That is Alaska Gigs and Guns link right there to the page. If you want to see him shooting some things, you got some stuff right there. Go ahead and check Cody out. He's got some really good guns. Let me see. 2 hours in, people. Man, like I said, monetization right around the corner. Right around the corner, people. It's right around the corner. If you guys can help somebody out, meaning me, if you can help me out, I'm trying to get to that 4,000 people. After today, I'm gonna be at probably just about 3,700 hours. So meaning that in just a couple days, people, in just a couple days, people, this victory of this battle, because the war is not done, but that is a step. It was a goal. I broke down my goal in little steps to achieve every single one. And I'm trying to get there, people. We are almost there. almost there. I want to thank everyone once again for showing your boy Reese some love when he is doing his thing up here. It is very, very tough to get up here every single day, people. I come up with well, I don't come up with, I do my research. I have, there's articles and news clips every single there are news clips and articles every single day. There are things in the gig world that I bring to the table every single day. I don't do news once a week. I don't know. I bring you guys, and if you guys go and look at all of the news that we see, if you guys go and look at all the news channels, I'm bringing you guys the most up-to-date news in the gig economy, whether carjackings, who's making money, who's saving people's lives, who's getting promoted, what company's doing this, company made a deal. I am the only person that does this every single day. Not one gig content creator, not no interviewer in the gig world, not no one in the gig world whatsoever. Okay, does it like me every single day. And I bring in more than just that news. I bring in other news on top of that every single day. I'm the only gig content creator that has an open link. This is a public platform. I am the news channel. This is a public platform. I am the only one with a public platform where I will push anyone in. This is a public platform. Anyone can try it. So I like the hard work that's going in. I'm going to keep putting in this hard work. You guys saw that Raising Cane's thing. I hope you guys really have been enjoying my reporting when I'm going out doing things. That is something that I'm going to be doing a whole lot more, trying to get myself into more situations with franchises and companies with the hot facts there. So I'm going to be doing this more often. Getting myself up in there, planting my seed into the places so I can teach you guys more stuff. That is what it's all about right there. Thank everyone for coming on this journey with me. If you are brand new to Hot Facts, this is a channel, people, where anyone can come on, anyone can speak. I like to hear things from everyone, and so we have better understanding on what's going on, and I feel that is the only way for us to learn about anything. So I talk about everything. I bring the heat to people to bring things out of them, to get them to speak back. I want people, if you're angry with me, I want you to say it. If you're angry about this, I want you to say it. If you don't like that, I want you to say it. This is Hot Facts. The hot things matter all day. Give a shout out to the Daily Mom. I had an interview there. Go ahead and check that interview out. That was a great one right there. Keith Jenkins is inside the house. Alaska Gigging Guns. I want to give a shout out. Man. Okay. My brother, I ain't gonna front. He knows his role with my hot facts. He knows his role with my hot facts, and he does a great job at it. He monitors everything. If I say this and I said something like this later on, he'll let me know. He monitors everything. He is my backup watcher. My business cards, everything else like this, the some of the production work, my green screen. The cards are coming from by way of his girlfriend Grace. She is on Fiverr also, people. Anything, if you're looking for anything has to do with print, shirts, anything, head over there, GracieK322@gmail.com. Go ahead and check her out there. That is by way of my brother. That's his girlfriend. So my brother helps out in a big way. Navy 380, that's my other cousin. He is here with the beats. Hope you guys have been loving all the new music that's inside of the videos. All of the music is in-house. You cannot go find any of this music anywhere else. It is strictly Hot Facts' music. I want to give a big shout out there, and a big shout out for everyone that just tunes in and watches every single day. This stuff is hard. When you first do a live, YouTube just sees you as someone doing a live, and that's it. You have to then set your direction of your live. Are you just going to be someone that just throws up a live and just puts a random name out there like chilling? I'm chilling today. let's hang out. You know, like I don't want to live like that. You gotta put your life into a situation or position to where it can actually grow. Concept, dialogue, different stories, you know, things like that. So I've watched my show grow from the very first one to where it is now. So having more people involved. I have two people that are under the Hot Facts brand, What's Good Woog and the DoorDash Revolution. You know what I mean? Big ups, right, man. They come in at the right time. Samantha Gipe, James Gipe, people, and this is so big, people, that there's going to be days where I cannot go to their platform because, you know, I go out, I go do reporting, I'm shooting film, I try to catch in whenever I can, but they do know that when I go in there, I do show up often. Though I say hi, I give respect, and then here on my channel, I give a shout out like this. You know, these people have helped the communities that they have let me, that they have allowed me to get into. The connections and the people that I have made would not have been possible without the agency that I went through. And I call it an agency because it's a for real business. They are an agency for helping you get to communities that you need to get to help you out. It's one of the best ways to help people grow. They've mastered it, so it's not like anyone else, and you know, it's something that I can participate in, and I appreciate that from them and everyone else that they have brought over my way every single day. And I'll tell you this, more of the people that come from the Gipe now, you know, you get a lot of people that'll unsubscribe, but now people will come and they're watching my live and then they subscribe, and these people are staying. So I want to give a huge shout out for that, because, you know, people see that I don't do sub for sub. I don't do sub for sub at all. So when people see I don't do sub for sub, they won't go ahead, you know, they'll take their sub away. I sub to people that I want to have some type of business with, and I see that I can step into that community and I can have a good time in that community, and we all can grow. They have a great platform for that. Learn how to do it. Don't copy it, because you won't copy it right. Learn how to do your own thing. I do my sharing like this. You do see that Cody's link is up there pinned. I do the shout outs like this. When I do interviews, I share those links. Moderators who might come into the room, they are able to do that same thing too. So that is what it is right there, people. You got to have it like this. You got to have it like that. And, you know, it is what it is. I'm not a person that just drop links all day. I drop them with the speech. Okay. So I want them to know that, I've gained when I had my bounce back from when everyone like tried to leave my channel, and then my views start coming back with the first video first. That community there, you know, people were coming in and watching, and that interview I did with James helped out a whole lot, because people were like, okay, this dude is not like one of us. He's not trying to be elite. This dude has a real channel there. So big ups for all that. Real, recognize real. And people, stop trying to impersonate James Gipe. And it's crazy, people. We talk about people in our gig economy that think they're too big for themselves. James Gipe, people, has people impersonating him, trying to make fake cash apps, fake profiles on Facebook and Instagram that's not his. They are even trying to get people to donate to them because this dude helps out. And then they're trying to do things to get him put off of YouTube because they can't crack his code. They think what he's doing is wrong, and there is nothing wrong with what he's doing because he don't sub for sub. You guys sub to him, to his agency, and he helps you get work by reaching you out with other people who you may have a common interest in. That's what they do over there. So if you're not down with that, what did DX say? I got 2 words for you. Just like that. And with that being said, people, I'm going to do this the right way, how I normally do. I didn't do it yesterday because we had a great one from Cody's son. Until the next caper. We're going to sign out like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. And I want you guys to listen to these tunes by Navy 380 as we go out.
you.